2 and 3. We have the phenomenal Will Levis and Hendon Hooker. Levis was the second pick of round 2, and the Detroit Lions picked Hendon Hooker in round 3 during the midway portion of it. So, John, we'll let you talk about Will Levis. I'm sure you're not as mad as he is that he didn't get picked in day 1.
No, I understand. I just kind of the way the board was falling, it just made sense that someone would probably wait at that point till early day 2 to take him. So it makes sense that he was the second pick in the second round, which is like shows that we didn't want to let him fall any further. So, and I like the landing spot. I really do. I think that the Titans do need to sort of reset their offense. They need to figure things out. They have a massive piece in Derrick Henry that I think can either A, help Will Levis develop, or B, be used as an asset to get more pieces for Will Levis to work with. So either way, the Titans want to move this direction. I think they have a chance to surround Will Levis with some talent. It's fun. It's interesting spot. You need someone who can step in. We don't know how long Tannehill, is going to, run this offense, operate things. Again, if the Titans want to start this reset button, Will Levis looks like someone who is going to have, not a ton of pressure on him, because if they have to ride Tannehill for the first 6 games, they will. So the situation's good. I like it. And then Hendon Hooker, I think, landed in an awesome spot and in probably the appropriate first round talk to me was a little crazy. I like this. Now he doesn't need to start right away. He can sit back. He can get healthy. He can develop all aspects of his game. He can make sure that his knee is 100%, and then fight with Jared Goff, who he absolutely can beat out at some point towards the end of next season or early, 2024. So I think both players in the long term landed in good spots.
Go on, Steve.
Yeah, obviously, I was a big Will Levis guy coming up into the draft, so seeing him fall in round 2 definitely sucks. He did land in a pretty solid situation, I think, with the Tennessee Titans that I think can help build around him. I think he's definitely definitely an upgraded version of what Ryan Tannehill can do. They both kind of have some mobility to them. They both can throw. I think Will Levis has the stronger arm. There are definitely certain accuracy issues with both of those guys, kind of. So, I think in the long run, they're going to find themselves a nice franchise quarterback. Definitely a big upgrade over what they did last year with Malik Willis, and they drafted him. And I think Will Levis will probably start at some point this season here, especially if the Titans kind of fall behind at some point in this division here, which I believe they should. And again, Titans need to build some weapons around him, get him some more weapons. They didn't really do that too much in this draft here. I'm hoping that's a 2024 thing for them, and to kind of build around him, make sure that offensive line is protected around him. They got a good running back we'll talk about soon. He probably fell from like the 106 to 107 range to probably the 110 111 range for me. I definitely have gotten him at the 110 in rookie draft superflex leagues at this point, but he's definitely not a sure thing as much just because of the second round capital to him. But he should still probably be a first round pick in most superflex leagues. Just assume that he's probably not going to start right away. Hendon Hooker, John said it best. Great landing spot for him. He's going to be able to sit behind Jared Goff for the year. He probably won't even have to consider starting until 2024, maybe even 2025 if Jared Goff ends up doing really well this year. Again, to be determined on that. But again, the kid has the weapons around him. He's probably a really strong second-round quarterback that I kind of want to take a shot on. Again, his risk, he's older. He's already 25 years old. By the time he might start, it might be 27. But he's going to have a lot of experienced weapons around him that makes it very interesting to kind of go and make sure you grab him in round 2 in superflex leagues if you need him. But definitely both these guys landed in good spots. And again, these are the top 5 quarterbacks in the draft that I'll take in the first probably 2.5, 3 rounds at least.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't. The only one is Hendon Hooker, and I probably wouldn't let him slide past me at like the 206. I'm probably taking him in that range. So, but Will Levis, if you're in the back of the first, early second, that's where I would take him, and then Hendon Hooker, same, middle of the second. Those 5 are the quarterbacks that I think are relevant in rookie drafts going forward. There's a few that you can maybe make a case for if you do like a 4 or 5 round rookie draft, like I do because I'm a sicko. But most rookie drafts are like 3 or 4 rounds. You probably don't have to worry about some of those other guys. They'll they'll be there. They'll be on your waiver wires and stuff.
For sure, for sure. I also like Hendon Hooker's situation. Like I know as we went on with these draft the quarterback prospects reviews, and a lot of the guys or the guests kept kind of saying like the Tennessee offense was gimmicky, but like I know being the Detroit Lions or NFL team, I just like some of the pieces they have. They had homie, I forget the guy's name. Jameson Williams is sitting for eight games or so, or 6 games or so, but they have Amon-Ra. But I just like those two pieces outside. They're obviously working with the running backs they have were phenomenal and the tight end. So I think he's going to a good situation. I don't know if it could be as gimmicky as he was in Tennessee, but I'm sure Dan Campbell and the Detroit staff could get him as polished as he needs to be as soon as possible. So I do like Hendon Hooker. It intrigues me.